Good evening, Miss Price. How are you tonight?
Dr. Reed, I didn't know you had returned from the war. I had a new doctor when you left, but he's not as kind as you.
Always glad to see a former patient in good condition. It's been a long time.
Too long indeed. And as a token of my appreciation, I'll grant you the best price if you fancy buying anything from my humble shop.
What can you tell me about yourself, Miss Price?
I'm still managing my shop. The only difference is, since the quarantine, we're open at night. You, on the contrary, seem to have changed a lot.
Really? Have I changed that much? It must have been the war and the night shifts since my return.
Don't get me wrong, Dr. Reed, you're still handsome. Just maybe a little bit wiser, more serious. It suits you well.
Tell me more about yourself. No new fiancé? I remember you were hoping to get remarried. I'm sure you must have a few suitors.
Who would marry an old bat like myself with a grown daughter and a little business? As you know, I only fancy handsome men like yourself.
Have you noticed anything in particular in this part of town recently?
Other than you coming back to cheer me up? Nothing at all, Dr. Reed.
Does your daughter still worry you, Miss Price? I remember you were often concerned about her health when she was younger.
Have you not seen Carol since you returned? She's almost a young woman now, but she'll always remain my sweet little baby.
So you're less afraid?
Some things never change. Carol is still too clumsy for her own good. Sometimes her innocence puts her in real danger.
Why would her innocence put her in danger?
She does not realize how cruel life can be. Maybe I was a bad mother to protect her too much. My poor dear Carol.
You have every reason to be cautious, Miss Price. Especially in these difficult times.
Maybe you could talk with her, Dr. Reed. It would be nice to have a man here more often. We would both feel safer.
Do you know Aloysius Dawson?
Everybody knows him. He's only been to my shop once, though, looking for rare books and other intriguing antiques.
Did he buy something from you?
No, he left quickly. He almost laughed at my goods. Mr. Dawson may be a rich man, but you can't buy good manners.
But isn't Aloysius Dawson known for his philanthropy?
That was before his brother Robert died in an aeroplane crash. Since then, the remaining twin has turned into a heartless tycoon.
May I look at your goods, Miss Price?
It's always a pleasure to have you here, Dr. Reed. Take all the time you need. Dr. Reed, I am glad to be here.
Yeah, just gonna rob your shop, love. Don't mind me. I'm guessing this is a daughter. Seems to be most people just enjoy watching like Apex all the time. I'm a bit bored of that, to be honest.
But they will not be forgotten.
I want to unlock this. been trying to enter there and I can't.
I cannot enter.
What has happened to the London that I knew?
I don't know where that is, you know. Always do the wrong thing, don't you, game? So why am I over here then? Pack the fuck in. I've been going about this the whole wrong way. I'm just going to the wrong fucking area. I wonder why I can't find it. Not even on my map. I ain't be bothered to deal with you lot. Now I'm doing damage, look at that. I'm going wrong all the time, mate. Not actually upgrading correctly. Why have I got no marker on my map? Zoom in.
This is my territory!
I can now, mate. Why is it telling me to come back here? Why is it telling me to go over there? I don't... Famished. Right.
What are the cards trying to tell us?
That I can't find where I'm going because it tells me to go to the other end of the fucking goddamn area. Where am I going? It doesn't even say. Now that's the mansion there. That door's locked. So if I gotta go around the back somehow. This doesn't make any sense. Ready? It's that.
It's locked.
Oh, really? I never would have guessed that. And this just leads me back round. How can I enter somewhere that I have no idea how to enter? Like, not a fucking dicky bird. I can't even do out here. As soon as I leave, the pressure plate goes up. I can't weight it down without. This doesn't even make sense. The only thing that leads to a sign of what to do is the pressure plates. There doesn't seem to be any sort of specific order. That one's dull, and these two are bright. And that one's dull. Just gonna have a look at that door. Nothing. Fucking... I don't know. It's telling me to go back over here for some reason. All it does is just leads me back to this area though. And he's not even giving me any sort of inkling to what to do here.
This is despicable.
And that just leads me back out there.
I shall fear no back to the house.
It's the only last place I've got. It really took me this long. Question is where is this old croak?
It's locked.
Where is he?
Finally you're here, Dr. Reed. What took you so long?
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes, yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
Very well. But before I proceed, I have a few questions for you.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reed. Planned very carefully.
Believe me, there is a huge difference between reading about vampires and waking up as one. I learned that myself the hard way.
Oh my God, man, stop your whining. I don't have time for your pointless jibber-jabber.
I will become your maker. Do you understand what that means?
Well, I certainly won't consider you my liege, or some such drivel. You can be assured of that.
You'll need to feed on warm blood. Blood from mortals. How do you feel about that?
I'm rich, Dr. Reed, and powerful. I'm sure I'll be able to acquire all the blood I need without ever having to sully my own hands.
What do you know about the Guard of Priwen?
What I do know is that I'll crush anyone or anything that would dare to oppose me.
Let's move on then.
Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel my life waning with every moment.
But first, before you embrace immortality, what would you do with such a gift?
That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reed. And I will do as I please.
Answer me all the same. What will your first action be as an immortal?
To save London, I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
Who gave you the right to decide the fate of thousands of people?
My money. My money and my pending immortality gives me the needed authority, Doctor. I'm a businessman. I'm used to tough decisions.
You really plan to build a quarantine wall across London?
Yes, It will be tall and strong, separating the wheat from the chaff.
By doing so, you will also create two separate prisons.
Come, sir. An eminent doctor like yourself knows that such radical measures have proved efficient in the past.
Let me guess. You mean to isolate the rich from the poor?
This is a desperate measure for desperate times. England must prevail, Doctor, no matter the cost.
Quarantine is not a bad idea, medically speaking. But I'm convinced this epidemic will not be contained by mere walls.
As long as the right people are on the right side of the wall, that's all that matters.
But you can't guarantee infection will not spread. Just one contagious carrier would be enough to create an apocalypse.
The apocalypse is already knocking at the gate. We must be strong now.
What if a new outbreak happens inside your walls? You'll have created a giant trap.
That won't happen. As long as we dispose of anyone that is contaminated as soon as they are spotted.
I've heard enough. It's time to proceed.
At last. All right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it. I've been preparing such a long time for this.
One says 2000 XP, what do I pick? Charm and forget, fear of dying.
Are you ready for immortality, Mr. Dawson?
I'd rather have 2000 XP in all fairness.
Drink now, and say farewell to life as you prepare to be reborn.
What do you mean, drink? What about the blood transfusion?
I'm the doctor and the vampire here, so I'll give the orders. Drink, sir. Now.
All right.
Good. That's enough. That's enough, I said.
I will not die. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Oh no. You will die, sir. Steel yourself. You're already in death's grip.
You!
Is it done, Dr. Reed? Is Aloysius Dawson reborn, as expected?
Yes, my lord. Ascalon has a new recruit, as you ordered.
Wonderful news. I've waited for this outcome for so long. Tonight you served your country, the king himself, beyond all expectation.
Thank you, my lord.
No, thank you, Dr. Reed. Now, could you do me one last favor?
Of course. What is it?
Go outside and talk with that disgusting creature I saw waiting for you in front of this mansion.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'll have a look.
Good. I didn't kill her on the spot, for she claims to be a friend of yours. But don't you dare bring such a creature near me again.
You what, bro? I'll fuck you up right now.
I shall take care of our new member when he awakes. For now, please get rid of that monster.
That still pissed me off though.
We meet again at the strangest of times, young Ekon. So do you serve the Earl of Bristol now?
Old Bridget. What are you doing here?
Your friend, the wise Ekon. She sent me to warn you.
Did anyone see you? It's a long way from the dock sewers, and hunters are patrolling the streets here.
Who said I took the streets? How do you think I survived for centuries in this city without ever being seen? I know all her secrets.
See, look, they got dialogue for that. Why can't you just say, how did you meet her? I can't even read me. What's going on? You see what I mean? It's how much I struggle with reading.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
She came to us in the sewers in search of answers. Just as you did.
I play games to escape from reading.
What kind of answers did you give her?
I knew nothing of your maker, but we talked. We talked a lot. Her words and ideas are captivating. It is no surprise that you like her. I like her too.
Lady Ashbury in the sewers? Now that's a sight I wish I'd seen.
She said she was your friend, and that she sought the identity of your maker. So I answered her questions.
Lady Ashbury? You know her? Tell me what's going on.
The lady approached me but a few nights ago, wanting to meet the sewer skulls. Once she questioned Harriet Jones. She agreed to help us.
Harriet Jones is still with you then? How is she doing?
Harriet remains angry, but is recovering slowly. Her mind is twisted, but at least her body is healing.
Tell me what is going on.
The lady asked us to keep an eye on your mortal doctor friend while you were away. We spotted the hunters. They were discussing plans to attack tonight.
That's my opinion to this game.
Wait, slow down. I need to ask you something.
I'm listening, but I do not have time to waste, so be quick.
Where is Lady Ashbury right now?
She said she will go home. She needed to speak with some old friends first, though. Do not worry, young Ekon. She is no fool, and just as strong as you.
How did Elizabeth find you?
She presented herself humbly at our gate, and asked if we knew of any ancestral vampires hiding in London. She asked about Ascalon. She asked about many things.
What do you think of her?
Her soul is good, yet tainted with a deep sadness, and the scars of ancient wounds. Time does that to us immortals, for we have so much to dwell upon.
Why did she come to you?
I am old Bridget, the buried memory of the city. She sought the silent truths, truths I have kept hidden for so long.
Why do I feel like Lord Redgrave was particularly irritated to see you? Far more so than the average Skull, if I may say.
Because I used to know him quite well, and he is afraid I may remember who he really is.
You're Elizabeth's informant. You're the one who told her about Lord Redgrave's lies regarding his lineage.
Yes, but my words were not meant to hurt or threaten. I simply told the story of the sewer skulls, and of so many other forgotten children.
Literally, mate.
No time to lose, then. I must go there right away.
I shall return to my den. Have you a message for the lady? Should I see her before you?
Tell her we need to talk.
in the end? Is this not what we all need? Go now and take care, young Ekon, for the flames are rising.
See what I mean? Like, I don't know what decisions I'm making here. Not at all. This game has not thought about dyslexic people whatsoever. It is completely biased, mate. I am not happy about this whatsoever. I struggle with very small words every now and again, meaning if, when, a mental block with the reading due to my dyslexia, right? Does not help me at all. Because look how long it's took me to fucking learn how to upgrade these. You know what I mean? And that just goes to show, like, look how much I've been struggling through the game, and now I've just saw that I needed to actually add on things to the abilities to figure that out. You know what I mean? It does not help.
Mr. Bates. Since I took an oath to help people, can I be of assistance?
Well, seen better days, that's for sure. But it was bound to happen with all these refugees about.
Do you like even doing that, mate? I can't even read that. I know what that says there. It says give medicine.
Infecting you is probably the last thing on these people's minds. Take this in any case.
What? You give me this for free? Don't have a clue about this place, do you?
How are conditions in Whitechapel at present?
The way this sickness is spreading, I don't think there'll be enough new bloods to replace those tenants I'm losing from this bloody thing.
Goodbye, Mr. Bates.
Like, literally.
You look ill, Miss Swanborough. I wonder if your concoction will do the trick.
I have no doubt it will. But I'm not against a second opinion, Dr. Reed.
I just gave it to that arsehole.
Well, you're not going to get one. I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
I'm generally not happy about this game at all. They all need the fucking one that I can't actually craft very decently. I'm sorry about throwing a huge tantrum about me losing 2000 XP, but I didn't know what it said, and if it just put that you are sacrificing 2000 XP. Come on then, dickhead. See how weak this is, mate. I put my fucking pad on charge. Can you just wait a second? Or not. Okay, maybe we are weak. This again. Come on, bro. Wait, hang on. Where the fuck did he just get his health back up from? Can you just lock on to it? I'm still irritated about that. I really am. That's 2,000 XP going down the drain just to save some old faggot. Why are you all attacking me? Ah, fuck your ability, I remembered. 15 XP. So it's not even worth. That is generally wind me up that I've just lost 2,000 XP. If I'd have known that, I'd have just killed him, mate. Because Thingy's not going to be happy with me.
What is this truck? Are the vampire hunters here already?
Why is that locked now?
I cannot enter.
They may lack the resources, but we have some of the most brilliant minds in London.
I'll do it for you. I just made it.
Bastards. What have they done to Edgar? Looks like he's wounded. I better follow the blood.